How you come up with the name Goldrush?
So the way I didn't actually came up with the name. Somebody came up with it for me. You know what I'm saying? It was actually my dog Shiz that came up with the name. And when we used to make music all the time, and I had golds in my mouth at the time, regular yellow gold in my mouth, and they started calling me Goldie. And then somehow I was doing a song with my dog Shiz one day, and he called me Gold Rush in the song, and I liked it. I felt like that stuck. So ever since then, it kind of stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Most recently though, I got an alias. You know what I'm saying? I've been going by Raiden Rush. Gold Rush, aka Raiden Rush. I've been doing a lot of skits under that name. You know what I'm saying? Just embracing my Japanese heritage. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm half Japanese, so that's why I wear the hat. That's why and also to be different. You feel me? Because there's so many people rapping. Everybody and their mama rap now, so it's very hard to stand out and stick out from everybody. Everybody got red hair and dyed dreads and braids. So I figured, hey, I'm gonna represent my culture, wear my hat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going by Gold Rush, aka Raiden Rush, aka Buddy Long. You know what I'm saying? That's my government name. So I got a bunch of aliases. You feel me?
Yeah, that's soy sauce.
Soy sauce, yeah, Mr. Soy Sauce, Mr. Wasabi, all that. Paint the city
we gonna
gold.
get into that a little later though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Gold Rush, you from Broward? I mean, you said your culture. Where you from? Originally, your ethnicity.
My ethnicity, I'm half Japanese and half white.
Okay. And did you grow up here or did you grow up there? What was the situation?
I was born and raised in Lauderdale Lakes.
Okay.
Kind of near Deep Side. And then I've been in Deerfield for the past, like, I say I'm from Deerfield just because I've been in Deerfield for like 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Deerfield, Dove City General, Broward County. We most definitely on the map right now. Shout out Kodak Black, Kodak P. Everybody doing their thing right now, you know what I'm saying? XXX, the whole nine.
Okay.
Ski mask, all on board.
So how was it growing up, here in Broward? How was it growing up, coming up as, Japanese and American? What was the situation?
It was a little different for me because, like I said, I'm mixed, I'm different. I'm Japanese and white. Everybody just looked at me like I was Chinese, you feel me? I grew up in an all-black neighborhood, kind of a shitty neighborhood in Lauderdale Lakes. I went to an all-black school, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of black friends, so it was kind of hard for me because I was so different, you know what I'm saying? But I just, I blended in and, it became normal for me, you feel me? Like, I fit in.
Right. So, your culture, has that influenced your sound in any way?
Recently it has, because I've been adding and, like I said, embracing my culture. So I've been adding the soy sauce and the wasabi and wearing a hat, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't say the word nigga, I say ninja, you know what I'm saying? Because that's me, that's my swag. Right. So yeah, most recently I definitely been adding the little Asian swag in there, you feel me? Soy sauce.
Yeah, that's what's up. So coming up, what kind of music was you listening to?
I grew up listening to hip hop, you know what I'm saying, a lot of rap. When I started listening to rap, hip hop was big. New York was on top at the time, you feel me? So I was in the Wu-Tang, I was in the Method Man, a lot of, Mos Def, a lot of New York rappers, you feel me? But then it came to the South, and like I said, I've been living in Florida my whole life, so I represent the South. So once the South, you know what I'm saying, blew up and became hot, I had to embrace that. And I love that, you know what I'm saying, the South was doing their thing. That's when I got into No Limit. Once I got into No Limit, once I got that Ghetto D CD from Master P, that changed my whole life. Can we cuss on here? Yeah. That shit changed my whole life, like for real. The Ghetto D CD, once I heard that and I got that right there alone is what made me decide this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
And what about it though? Like, what could you relate to?
I mean, I could relate to everything, just growing up in a bad neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? And I loved their marketing and you know what I'm saying? The music ain't even had to be good. I loved the packaging, the colorful CDs, you know what I'm saying? The way Master P was just putting out all these artists. I fell in love with the whole No Limit movement, you know what I'm saying? And that's what really inspired me to start making beats and rapping, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Master P. I definitely want to meet Master P and chop it up with him one day, you know what I'm saying? that's one of the people I'm still waiting to talk to and network with. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. So, coming up, how was the household? You had mom and pops in the house. What was the situation there?
Yeah, fortunately, I had good parents growing up. I had my mother, I had my father. You know, they divorced early, but I ended up moving to Japan and living in Japan for about a year or two. So that was real different, whole nother world. I love Florida though. I done been to a lot of places all around the world, and Florida's my favorite. You know, I'm still gonna get me a crib in Cali and maybe Atlanta too, but I love Florida.
So you speak the language?
I used to.
Okay.
I don't speak it no more just cause after I moved back here, this was so long ago. I lived in Japan in 2nd grade. You know what I'm saying, and for a year. So I did learn how to speak it within that 1 year. But I was also a kid. You know, everything's so easy to learn when you're a kid. So once I made it back here and I was in the hood, I ain't had nobody to speak Japanese to. You know what I'm saying? I'm around Haitians and Jamaicans and Caribbeans and rednecks and Chicos. So I kind of forgot it, you know, and I'm not proud of that. I want to learn it again. I actually took Japanese at Deerfield High School, and I think I got a D in it.
It's close.
Yeah, it's a hard language to learn. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of like Spanish to where you got to speak backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't say I'm going to the house. You say the house I'm going to. Or it's a weird language, man. Yeah. But shout out to everybody in Japan. Shout out to Takamatsu. You know what I'm saying? Shikoku. That's where my family from. We from the islands, a little small island in Japan. It ain't city or nothing like that. It ain't like Tokyo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn, that's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you for listening to FamousB4TheFame Podcast. I really appreciate it. Check this out. I'ma keep doing my job, which is continue to deliver dope content. What I need from you in return don't even cost $1. If you really like this episode and want to hear more, make sure you follow us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, and watch us on YouTube so you never miss another episode. Like, subscribe, review, retweet, and share. Again, I am Super Sean, and this is FamousB4TheFame.com.